Hello friends, welcome to Online Web Tutor. I am Sanjay. In this video we'll discuss a topic of CodeIgniter 4, and that is how to get random database table records. If I back to editor, so as we know that if we want to select any data from table, we have two selection orders called ascending order and descending order. If we are selecting into ascending order, it means we'll get the data into top of the table. But when we select from descending order, it means we'll get from bottom of the table. Now here inside this video, we'll see that how to select data into random order. So I have opened my Visual Studio Code. This is a CodeIgniter 4 project. Let's open .env file. So as we can see that this setup is connected with a database called ci4_videos_tutorials. Let's go inside phpMyAdmin. So here we have our database. We have two tables called migrations and students. This is default generated and this is our own created table. So I will go inside students table. Now we can see that we have lots of data inside this. So we'll use the concept of random order to select data from this students table. So let's see that how actually implement this concept using MySQL. So I will go and open this SQL tab, go here and let's say that select star from students and let's say limit equals to 5. So by the help of this query, actually we are selecting only 5 number of records and by default it will pick into ascending order. Let's click on go button. Now as we can see that we are getting ID as 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It means the ID value into ascending order. Now let's say I want to select into descending order. So I will click on edit inline. So select star from students. Let's order by ID descending and let's limit equals to 5. Click on go button. Now as we can see that we are getting data from a students table, but the ID is in descending order 104, 103, 102 and so on. Now let's see that if we want to select into random order, how can do inside by MySQL query. So click on edit inline. So select star from students and this time instead of using descending order, I will say order by rand. It's a MySQL function. Let's click on go button. Now as we can see that we are able to select data from this students table and look at ID value 61, 83, 39. It means the ID is in random order. Again click on edit inline. We are going to execute the same command one more time. Let's click on go button. Now we can see that this time again we are getting 5 number of records, but the ID value is in a random order. So this is the same concept actually we need to implement inside our CodeIgniter 4 project. So we'll use two different methods. First we'll see the concept using model based concept and second using query builder method. So let's start with model based concept. Go inside app, controllers. So inside this setup we have multiple controllers. So I will open let's say site controller.php. Here we have a method available called getStudents. And one more thing, if we want to interact with students table, we need a model. So I will go inside models folder and here we have a model available called studentModel.php. And this model class file is associated with students table. Let's go inside our controller. I will load our student model right here inside this controller file. Now student model imported here. To interact with our students table, we need to create an object of that. So here let's say student object equals to new and let's say student model. So by the help of this model object, now we can interact with the student table with any of the operation. So this time we are going to execute our select command to select data into random order. So it will be student object. Let's say order by. We will use MySQL function called rand and let's say that find all. So here I will select only 5 number of data. So data equals to this line of code. let's echo pre, let's say print r, and here if I print called data, let's go inside our config folder, open a file called routes.php. Now already we have a route which we had created inside last video, so I need to open students route. So let's copy that back to browser. This is our landing page. Put a /students, press enter. Now as you can see that we are able to select only 5 number of data, and this time ID equals to 99, 92, 48. It means we are getting the data into random order. Let's reload one more time. Now we can see that ID value now changed. So successfully now we have implemented the concept of getting random order data using model based approach. Now let's see that the same concept how we can implement using query builder method. So I will remove this model here. Let's remove all the code from here. Now let's say db equals to db_connect. By using this db_connect helper function, now we are creating a database object. By the help of this object, now we can create a table object. So here, let's say student table equals to db, and we will call table method, and inside this method we need to pass our table name. So by the help of this db object, now we had created a table object of these students. Now by the help of this object, we can do any operation with this table. So let's say student table. We'll use order by method. Again, we'll use rand function. It's a MySQL function to select into random order. And here, let's say get, and we'll see get result. And let's store into a data variable. And finally, let's echo pri tag print r, and let's say data. If we save all these changes, go back to browser. Let's reload this page. Now we can see that we are getting array of objects. Inside first object, we are getting 46, 85, 14, means this is a random order ID values. Let's reload this page. Now we can see ID value now changed. So instead of getting array of objects, we want to get array of arrays. So as simple as that, instead of using get result, only we need to change called get result array. Save this change, go and reload. Now as you can see that we are getting array of arrays, and this time again we are getting random order ID values. So successfully, by the help of this concept, now we have seen that how to select data from a table into random order. So for this video session guys, thank you for watching and have a great day.